In this video, I'm going to show you my interpretation of the Sugar Rush look in the summer lookbook. Mary Kay, of course. As you can see, I already have my eyebrows and my eyelids done and prepped. So these are the colors we're going to be working with. Just 3 colors, 3 eyeshadow colors. This is the primary color. And I do have more Blossom because that's, as you can see, getting kind of empty. So this is the color I'm adding. This is not in the lookbook. The lookbook just says to use crystalline and golden mauve, but I'm going to be using all 3 of these. So the first thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to take the all over brush, and I just washed these last night, and I'm going to go into the Blossom and just do that on the top part of my lid under my brow, but not like right under it, because I'm going to put the crystalline there. I just felt like this part of your lid needed something. Okay, now, normally I would put colors on my eyelid with that same brush, but because we're only using one other color besides the highlight color, I'm going to use this brush. And might want to tap off the excess. I don't think I did this the other day when I tried this look, and of course it went everywhere. But I am going to put this on my lids, but I'm also going to put it up into my crease, and that is because I have hooded eyes. I got a little bit up here that I didn't mean to. I also think this brush does a better job of getting close to the lash line as opposed to that the big all-over brush. Okay. So this is somewhat of a smoky eye look. Now, in the lookbook, it didn't specify exactly where to put this color. It just said on the lid. So it didn't say to put it up in the crease too. Now, again, I said the reason I'm doing that is because I have a hooded eye. Oh, I should have showed you. I should have done it the other way on this eye. You can see how when I look up, you can just barely see this color up here. So that's why I'm putting it up here too. Because otherwise, when I open my eyes, it just looks like a harsh line between this, and I don't want it to look like that. I want it to be a little bit more blended. Okay. So I got a little bit in places I don't really want it, but that's okay. Now, the plan as of now is that I'm going to be going to the pool later today. So I will let you know. In fact, I probably won't edit this until later today. So I can put in what happens at the pool. I did that. Well, I didn't do a video of it, but I went to the pool with my Mary Kay makeup on last year. And eyebrow pencil stayed intact. Eyeshadow and mascara stayed intact. Of course, you have to use a waterproof mascara. So it didn't, I'm going to go ahead and do this. I don't remember whether it said to put it in your inner corners, but it did say, which was different for me, to put the crystalline on your lower lash line. Now, I realize this looks a little weird for right now, but I think I just got some in my eye. So I'm definitely going to put it here, but I'm not going to blend it up like I usually do. And then I'm going to put it in the inner corner and then under my eye. And even though this looks kind of ridiculous right now, when I finish, it won't, I promise. Now I'm going to blend that out using the blending brush. Now, the thing that's going to cover up part of this white under here is the color corrector. So I'm just going to use a little bit of that. And I'm going to blend it with this brush. Oh, I can barely see it. Oh, I can see the French one. The name of the brush. The cream color brush, I think was what this is called. Now, if you have some lines under your eyes, or maybe you're very concerned about maybe dark circles, but you're concerned that this is going to settle into your fine lines. It depends on how bad they are. But we do have products designed to try to get rid of the dark circles. But I think that looks pretty good at covering it up. And this is what I was talking about. You can still see just right where my lashes are. You can still see some of that crystalline. Okay, I think that's good enough. Now I am going to, where is this primer? This is the foundation primer. And then, of course, the foundation brush, which I washed yesterday and fluffing it back up right now. I tried putting this, like I saw something online that says don't put it directly on the brush, put it on your hand. But then I found that I was just ending up with most of the product on my hand. So, back to this. But I did read that wherever you put it first is going to be where you get the most color. So start with maybe dark spots. Start with putting the first taps. And just going to kind of stipple this in. Which I know I've done this before in these videos. And then I'm blending it using these kind of circular motions. And then again, I like to use the blending brush for my forehead. About that much. May have gotten too much there, but it'll be okay. I got this hair down here. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to blend this a little longer than I normally would because I think I got too much on my forehead. And it looks really yellow on the camera, but I think that's just the lighting. And the reason I'm in here is because where my makeup table is usually, there's no air conditioning. And it's really loud with all the fans going. And that's also where my lamps are. So I'm making do with the lamp behind me on this side. And then the ring light. So the light might not be... it's not like the same on both sides. Okay, so now this is a little different than what I've done before on here. The powder brush is all well and good. But once you make even the pressed powder airborne, you're bound to inhale some of it. So I'm going to be using this powder, and this is a darker, because I felt like the powder I was using before was a little bit light for me. So this is the second lightest shade we have, and I'm just going to use a sponge. We do sell sponges. It's not a Mary Kay sponge because I had a whole bag of them. So I'm not going to pay for more when I have a whole bag of these. And I don't think these are really that much of a difference, Mary Kay versus the other. So, and I am doing powder first today. And it just depends on what you want to do. You can do blush first if you want, but I'm doing powder first today. And I think I do like the way it looks with this, with the sponge. And I'm just applying this. I'm not really baking, I don't think. The sponges that we sell are little square shaped, and from what it looks like on the website, it looks like they would fit inside the palette. I did order some for a customer, so we'll see when I get that to her if that is the case. Okay. Okay. I like that. And the next thing I'm going to do is blush. For this look, this is Rogue Rose is called for. That's this one. So I'm going to take the blush brush, tap in that a few times. And this color is kind of dark, so be careful. You could very easily get too much of this. Like, I might be borderline there with too much of that. I feel like the lighting is changing. It looks like it's too much on the camera, but not in the mirror. But, you know, like they always say, check your makeup in 2 lights before you go out. 2 different lights. Okay. So now, and this look didn't call for any face highlighter. So I'm not going to use that, that gold that I normally use. I'm going to go back to this brush, which just had the blossom in it. And then I'm going to go back to the crystalline. This one, which you can use as a highlighter anywhere. And I'm going to just do this. And I could do, what's it called? Contour, but I'm not going to. Because it didn't say anything about that. And I'm going back with the cheek brush to blend that. Okay. Now I'm going to finish my brows. This is the Clear Brow Gel. Now, it does say that you're supposed to put this on before you do the eyebrow pencil, but I don't like doing it that way. And then I'm going to take a spoolie. This is from the Brow Kit. Oh, I forgot something. I forgot part of this look. Okay, let me finish what I'm doing. I'm glad I thought about this before I did mascara. There's supposed to be eyeliner in this look. Nothing dramatic, just a simple line on the top lid. Sometimes it's hard to get that hair to go where you want it to. I know I need to trim these hairs, and then maybe they wouldn't be so difficult. But I'm going to add a little bit. That looks a little narrow right there at the front compared to the rest of it. Make that a little taller. While still trying to be sure that this one is the same width as this one. I think that's pretty good. As my daddy would say, close enough for government work. I don't know what he meant by that, but that's what he said. So this is the eyeliner that we're supposed to use. It's brown. Now, these eyeliners, they come in black, blue, gray, and brown. And they come with, at the end, this little sharpener. So I'm going to get, I thought I had a tissue. Oh, it's over here. I'm just going to lay a tissue down because I don't want the shavings to go everywhere. So I'm just going to put it in here. Where's the little thing? Oh, I haven't cleaned it from the last time I used it. Okay, it should work. Yeah, I see it coming out over here. Be careful. And don't do what I just did. All right, hang on. I just broke it completely off trying to sharpen it. I have this little tool that I use for the cat eye or the winged eyeliner. That this has a nice little point on it that I can dig this out with. So be really careful. I had problems with the brown the other day wanting to like screw all the way up and then break off when I tried to sharpen it. The others I haven't had that problem with, so I don't know if it's just old or what. So now now I've got to really sharpen it because it's completely flat on the top. I feel like holding it at an angle sometimes helps. Like just this little bit of an angle. Okay, there we go. Now see how that advanced it more? Screw that back down before you do it. And just do a line just across the top. As close to your lash line as you can get it. And even though that barely shows up on top of that golden mauve, I think it still adds a little something to it. There. Got a little bit under my eye somehow. Okay. Now, mascara. And the lip gloss for this it's just lip gloss. There's no lipstick. Is the Pink Ballerina lip gloss. And I'm going to church after this, so I'm probably gonna do some lipstick under the Pink Ballerina lip gloss, just so that it will last longer. In fact, another thing you could do is lip liner. Oops. Oh, it looks so nice too. Well, see how it's, I know I'm looking in the mirror. I might have to use a Q-tip with the eye makeup remover. And this has happened to me before. You can patch it. Just take off that little bit and then put everything back on, and just in that one little spot. But I may not even worry about that because I don't think anybody's going to notice it, honestly. Especially since I wear glasses. I can get away with a lot of makeup mistakes wearing glasses. And part of the reason I say that is because I don't want to be late either. I don't want to be late to church because I was fixing my makeup. That sounds kind of lame, like a lame excuse to be late to church, you know? But let's see what time it is and then see what we can do about this. Okay, let's see how bad this is in my mirror. Honestly, let's see. There's a Q-tip here. We may not have to take off all the layers. Okay. So just, if something like this happens, try this. Put the eye makeup remover on the Q-tip. And just very lightly dab at it. And see, you can just barely see. So I can patch that. I'm going to get this and the I can't talk. Concealer with the cream color brush. And just get a tiny little bit of color. A tiny little bit right there. And then get the angled brush again. And the golden mauve. Even though I had the blossom under that originally, I don't need to put that on again. It's not going to show. We can completely cover this up like it never happened. And blend that out. Voila. One little mistake doesn't mean you have to start your makeup completely over again. Oh, I've got a loose eyebrow hair up here. Okay, I think that's it, except for the lip gloss. So I'm going to try the Better Than Bare lipstick with that lip gloss on top. Or maybe I won't. Maybe I'll... Do I have any of the lip liner down here? I might do the Better Than Bare because I don't think I have any of the lip liner down here. But I will do something, and then I will do a selfie when I get to the car. And then I did this look the other day and did a selfie for my VIP group on Facebook. And I just had on the lip gloss in that picture, so I'll definitely post that picture too. And then another picture to show you what it all looked like after I went swimming. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And my links are on this channel if you want to order any of these products from me. Please, if you wouldn't mind, like and subscribe to my channel. And hope to see you in the next video. Oh, and I'm doing finishing spray too.